Good day, gentlemen and ladies. As you can see all around, it's we are the 4th of April 2022, and the great defrost cycle has started. So what I've done is start to do some minor cleanup. Like I advanced my garbage bin because to remove all the snow out of there. It was basically ice packed. And what I've done also, I just put my car there so you have a good perspective of my I mean my snowbank iceberg in front of my house. But what I've done is I shovel my balcony because it was surrounded by snow. And it's all pretty good. Now, the first day of spring, when you are able to get access to your RV, it's a good time to do a preventive maintenance inspection. So what I've done is I look all around, and then I went inside the RV to look for suspicion thing. I had no problem, everything is fine. The only thing I found, it's on your opposite side. I had a little small hole. I'm gonna show you that. So I'm in front of my RV, as you see, and the only thing I found, it was a really small hole right there on the plastic part of the joining. And I always have good quality silicone. So what I've done is I just fill up the hole, and it's dry because it's facing south. So the steel sheet is warm to the touch. So and everything is bone dry. So I did look all around, and inside is spick and span in there. I had no trace of whatsoever. All right, that was my little word of advice. I'm going to build this year a roof and maybe a cage for my heat pump, because many times I had to shovel it all around because you can see the snow was quite high. So yeah, definitely on my to-do list this summer. When I say I keep my stuff oily, just for your info, how much oil did I put on my tractor, let's say during a winter time? All right, so what I've done is I bought two of these synthetic. It's a SAE30 oil. This is my best oil I ever used for this, for oiling, because it's non-detergent. So it's very important, because if you have a detergent, that means you have soap, and it's kind of not good actually. It's good for washing post combustion chamber, but not for oiling and remaining the oil there. All right. Now, oh yes, the quantity. Now for the quantity of oil, for one winter, I throw a pint and a half of oil. So each time, once the tractor came inside my garage, I will until it's bone dry, and when it's dry, then I'll oil everything. And I already made a video about that, how I take care of it. But so I oil everything concerning, everything is movable, like on bare steel with no paint, and even with paint I throw all over it, because it's for preventing maintenance, corrosion, and it's also for cleaning. All right, now the main subject of my video is and one was recommended by Noel Doiron. He's from Prince Edward Island, about my fire extinguisher, and also I will talk about the first aid kit. So stick around. Now, just for your info, why did I park my car so far away? Is I want to have the sun to have access to the ice under the car, and I'm gonna start my tractor later on and just walk on it with my studded chains on my tractor, so that way it will be able to crush a rock, and it will melt faster. All right, now the main subject of my video is, for springtime, it's time to do the cleanup of the outside, cleanup of the car, stuff like that. And it's also an outstanding time to do the inspection of your first aid kit that you have. And I've got a lot. I have one in, matter of fact, I have two in my car. I have one on my tractor. I've got one, you can see it on the right side. That was for my bicycle. I sent them to get fixed and maintained. There's a nice, just hold on. So basically is for the inspection of your first aid kit, just double check if everything is clean, everything is dry. And I recommend that you change your rubber glove once a year, because these gloves go brittle after 1 year. So change them no matter what. Just do a test and you find out they go brittle. So change your glove in the first aid kit. Also, it's a good time to remember what to do in case. Just bring back your medical drill, first aid drills, or ambulance Saint Jean or Saint John ambulance drill on what to do for the first aid. This is the first aid kit on my bicycle. Why it's so huge? Well, trust me, I did fail a couple of times with my bicycle, but it was more used often for other. I arrived in the scene and kids had a rough landing on their knees and stuff like that. Sometimes it was various scenarios. Basically, just remember, take care of your. It's nice to have one. Check you have it, and it's same thing with the fire extinguisher. Check you have it. Now you have to maintain it, and yes, change your glove in there. That's very important, and check everything if all the items are in good condition. Now let's talk about the fire extinguisher. Now, as you can see, is I open all my toolbox, and matter of fact, I have to change my insurance paper and also my registration for my license. It's on my office. I just received them, so it's a good time also to check that. So I'm gonna keep it open and just change them. All right. Now, for my fire extinguisher. First of all, I'm gonna remove it. Alright, the removing part is not that bad. Now I'm gonna remove the sleeve. The sleeve itself is for protecting against the element. So it's a canvas. I made a video when it's a canvas with a lot of silicone spray on it, so to prevent any humidity going on it. Also, I'm checking the holder. Like I see here, I'm missing a rubber band, so I'm gonna put another. All right. So that thing is sticky. So let's go at a brighter place. I'm gonna show you what to do with the fire extinguisher. All right. Why do I have such a big fire extinguisher on my very small tractor? Well, just to give you an example, just hold that. Alright, so this is my fire extinguisher for my tractor, and this is the small one for my garage. Why do I have a small one for the garage? Alright, I'm gonna tell you. First of all, that fire extinguisher is an old one. It's a non-rechargeable one. However, the pressure gauge is good, it's green. I shake it often, and I do the inspection on it. Now, the big one here on the tractor, it is a rechargeable one. I recommend strongly to you, when you buy a fire extinguisher, buy a rechargeable one. After 10 years or even before, you need to change the powder inside. It's costly. It costs around half the price of the fire extinguisher, so you do save money to buy a rechargeable one. And the reason why I have a big one like this is my tractor is always in my workplace, my personal workplace. That means I'm doing welding inside my garage, and this is providing me a lot of backup time, because just for your information, a fire extinguisher like this will go for roughly 30 seconds of fire suppression. All right, it's a very short 30 seconds. Now, can you guess how much that thing will go? Not even 15 seconds. It's very like it's gone. All right. Don't quote me about the exact time, but I know it goes very fast. All right. So this one is a 10 pound, And yes, it's got the gauge, it's got the tube and everything, and this one is rechargeable. What you have to do, basically check if the safety pin is on, the retaining clip is there, make sure that no corrosion, all the handle is proper, it's in good shape, in condition. Look at the rubber hose if you have any holes in it. All right, make sure it's well attached, and also the general condition of the fire extinguisher. If you find any corrosion in the bottom of here and the integral structurity of the fire extinguisher is not, it's in good shape basically. And what I do once in a while, of course, the tractor is vibrating a lot, but I do shake it a lot, and basically it's a powder inside. So just to keep it, and same thing. And this one is an ABC with powder. There's various type of fire extinguisher you can buy for different various type of mission you will need. I ain't gonna step into not gonna step into that description, because there's so outstanding video about that and website. There's various company who made fire extinguisher and they're very good at it. But what I do recommend, buy a rechargeable one. It's worth it. It's a good investment. And when you're gonna have to use it, need it, it's gonna work. That's the thing I like to mention about that. All right, so that was my very small video about it's springtime, the defrost cycle. Inspect your first aid kit, make sure you change your glove, inspect everything, go around, familiarize yourself with the first aid, ABCs, how to patch someone, how everything. Just to remember that type of drill. All the military know what we do. We do that every 3 years, and it's very important. And other than that, well, the dogs are loving that water. All right, so please take care of yourself. Yeah, for your info, why Scotty's he's leaking so much his paw is I just cut their nails, and let's say one of them went a little bit too far, so he was not a blood bad, but it was close. So they're still alive, that's good. All right, cheers.